He is mad because I opened. He says he's mad at me because I opened my legs for another person. My husband is a good man. The problem is that he is damn lazy, even in bed. What's up, good people? How are you doing? Welcome and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon from wherever you're watching me from. Welcome to this great channel, and if you have not subscribed, please consider subscribing. So today we are reading some of these confessions that people have come forth and confessed, and that's how we will know the society that we are living in, the real society, the real picture in people's lives. People are going through some stuff, so that after reading this, if you have a problem, you'll know whether you have a problem or you're just having an example of a problem. Are we together? So this is a rotten generation, and we are not going to advise them, or maybe we'll give them some hint on what to do. But in real sense, everyone has a decision. Everyone, even if you advise someone, I believe that people already know what they are going to do before they come here for an advice. Already they have made up their mind. The first confession comes from a lady who is very sad and very frustrated because she claims, my mom is getting married to my ex-husband. Imagine that. Your own mom is getting married to your ex-husband. She says when she was living with the husband was always comparing her with someone else, but she didn't know that someone else was her mother. So after divorcing, after going through all those things, she walked out and divorced the husband, only for her to hear that her mom is getting married. And after some time, she found out that the mom is getting married to her ex-husband. Imagine. Now she's asking, what can I do? What will I do? There's nothing you can do, by the way. According to me, there is nothing you can do. Just let them be, let them enjoy their lives, and pray hard, because it's sad. It's sad. Imagine your mom getting married to your ex-husband. Those things you are using, they are being used by, God have mercy on us. That's how I'm telling you guys, we are living in a crazy world. That's a confession from a lady. If it were you, what would you do? Imagine that. As for me, I would let them be. I will pray hard for God to heal my soul. But I cannot fight with them. I cannot fight with my mom. I cannot fight with my ex-husband. That's their lives. Let them be. The only thing I cannot do is calling that man my dad or respecting them. It ends there. That's confession number one. Crazy world, right? Okay. Number two, I am married for 5 years with a son, 3-year-old son. My husband is the breadwinner, and my baby goes to the best school ever. We own a home, but the problem is my husband can leave the house on Friday and we won't see him for the next 2 weeks, just because he's the provider. He doesn't communicate, doesn't pick up my calls. When he shows up, he doesn't want questions. What do I do? Why? Any man, you leave your house for 2 weeks, you don't want to be called, you don't want to call, you don't want to be asked questions, and you claim you have a wife just because you're providing everything for that woman. If I were that lady, I would look for a job. First of all, I would start loving myself and my kids and my kid. Then I will look for a job somewhere. Inaitwa loving yourself. Start loving yourself first. And that's why you hear there's someone somewhere whom the husband was like that. Imagine the guy later died, and they came to find out that the husband died 2 weeks later, because this guy is used to just moving out, just eloping, just disappearing and then reappearing. If I were that lady, I will build my life alone. I will start loving myself and letting that guy out of my heart, because that person does not love you. He's loved somewhere. He's busy somewhere else. And the only, people are forgetting that money is not everything. If you have money and you don't have kids and wife, you're useless. The society sees you as someone who doesn't have common sense, or maybe who is not okay upstairs. So we all need each other. You need your husband, you need your wife, and the only way we can live is by respecting each other. If at all he is not communicating for 2 weeks, don't wait for some diseases there. And when he comes, maybe he wants you to act like a good wife. He's all over you, jumping like, no. My friend, look for a job, build yourself, love your son. And when you are ready to move out, just look for someone else. Love is there. You can be loved by anyone else. There are so many people out there who can love you and respect you for who you are. So do not stay in a relationship where you are disrespected just because someone is providing. But do not move out yet. Plan yourself. Have a plan. Look for a job. Start loving yourself. Make yourself happy and beautiful at the same time. Are we together? Before you step out. That's my advice for that lady. That's your counselor, marriage advisor. Love what? Love auntie. Love doctor here. So we're going to number 3. Number 3, it's from a married lady. She says, I have been married for 2 years, with an 8-month baby. Now we discussed with my husband about family planning, because I needed time to further my education, and I don't want any pregnancy during my studies. The baby is 8 months. It's understandable, right? Yeah. I asked my husband about the same, and he was like, I should investigate, or I should look for one and decide on my own. So I did a IUD. That is what she opted, because the man just told her you can decide on your own. So she chose an IUD. That is we call it coil. It's inserted inside there. I don't know how, but because I have never used that one. So he is mad because I opened. He says he's mad at me because I opened my legs for another person. Now imagine that person is definitely a medical person. Is a med. It's a nurse or a doctor or some nurse somewhere. Because you cannot be inserted by someone outside that field, medical field. Now the husband is mad because the wife opened her legs to a doctor. We are living in a very crazy world. So how on earth, why didn't he mad in the first place when you are giving birth to that son, to his son? Let's start there. He was supposed to get mad the day you gave birth to that son of his. So you are not supposed to open to even doctors. You men will show us dust. So the guy is mad because the wife opened her legs for another man to insert this thing called a family planning method called IUD. What should I do? Should I remove? No. Women, surely. If that is what favors you, go for it. He's not the one who is going to get pregnant, by the way. And this man wants you to remove that so that you can get pregnant and forget about your education. So do not fear. Do not be shaken, or do not outgo your dreams for this man, because surely it's a medical doctor. So who else was going to advise you about the family planning. He failed to advise, so he told you to go for your own opinion. So you did. Why go through all that? Now, how will you remove it? So you will get mad, even madder, because you are going to do exactly what you did for it to be removed. So stay with your coil in your body. It's your life, by the way. Let's not sacrifice our happiness or our dreams or our joy for the sake of our marriages, by the way. You can do all that, and in the end, you're divorced. You divorce him or he divorces you, because maybe you will reach a point where you cannot tolerate those bullshit, or he has moved on already. He has someone else, and you cannot force marriage. You cannot force a relationship. You cannot force someone to stay with you. So do what is right with you or for you. Are we together? Number 4. I've been married for 14 years and my husband is a good man. The problem is that he is damn lazy, even in bed. Ameandika hivyo, she has said that. Despite being a father of 4, he's lazy despite being a father of 4. Okay? He lost his job 10 years ago and he has been depending on his sister who is abroad for survival, and myself. This is a primary school teacher. The lady is a primary school teacher. My mom-in-law has been sick for some time now and he has been unable to provide sex. Rotten society. How did you know? To my father-in-law, who is at his 70s. My husband, on the other hand, is unable to satisfy me because all he do is drink and just lazy in every corner. My father-in-law approached me and he is willing to pay me a lump sum of 250 if I will be satisfying his needs. I am in need too because my husband, as I have said, is unable to satisfy me. What should I do? Well, how did you know that your mother-in-law is unable to satisfy your father-in-law? Well, or maybe the father-in-law told her. Have you ever considered the fact that someone somewhere could see you or find you doing that with your father-in-law? Have you ever thought of how on earth would you imagine having sex with your father-in-law? Surely just because of money. Yes, you'll get that money, but again your dignity will be instead of going to your father-in-law and doing that with your father, or helping, as you have said, you're helping your mother-in-law, your father-in-law, for just look for someone out there. If it's a must, you look for someone to satisfy you. But surely your father-in-law is a no-go zone. Your mother-in-law, you'll kill her, by the way. When she find out that she will be dead, and that death will be on your hands. It's your blood on your hands, direct. So if I were you, I will run for my life. I will stay far away from my father-in-law, because that's sexual sin. Sexual sin, which is killing so many people, by the way. It's, let's say, for example, if you get pregnant from that man, do you know you might get a disabled child? Why would you make your child suffer just because of your lust? Because that is lust, by the way. Anyway, it's your life. Do what you feel is good, but just know there is a consequences. In everything you do, there is a consequence. Are you ready to face them? Are you ready to be a single mom of 4 boys plus another father of your boys? If you are ready to face the world with all that shame, it's up to you. But as for me, I will stay far away. And by the way, men, you are not doing us justice. Men, you are not doing us justice. Because imagine that woman is sexually starved, and that's why you will see her thinking about those crazy things. Because maybe he seduced the father-in-law for him to approach her anyway. Sorry for another day. It's your life. Do whatever you want, but remember, consequences lazima is a must. You will pay. Another one, it's from a man. Men are becoming jealousy. Hey, this one is simple. Someone says, why would a woman in a serious relationship still gives out her number? Why? Why would a woman give out her number while she's in a very serious relationship that is, maybe they're hoping to marry or to get married or to settle down? It's a question from a man. Maybe you are the only one in that serious relationship. Maybe you are the only one in serious relationship. Yes, you are in a relationship with this lady, but she is not settled. You are not complete. You have not completed her. So she's still looking. She's still searching. She's still hunting. Or maybe she's, because you have not married her yet. Why would she settle for maybe something she's not sure of? Maybe you are sure she's not sure. Then after getting married, maybe after you have gotten married, that's when such things might stop or will stop. But if at all you are not married, she's still single and you're still single, you can explore and get someone better than her, or she can explore and get someone better than him, but than you, that is. So she's still single and you're still single until you say, yes, I do. That's when all those bullshit of giving out numbers stops. But for now, you are both single. You have not settled down yet. You're only in a relationship, yes. Only in a relationship, not in a marriage. Are you together? So you love her. The jealousy shows you are serious. But is she serious with you? That's the question. Number 6, the last one. We have been chatting with this guy for the last 5 years since he's working abroad. He has never called. Direct call, he has never called, but he chats. We chat. They chat. They video chat. They do all those bullshit that people who are in a long distance relationship do. Hey, I have never received a coin from him, despite the fact that I have been sending nudes to him. Nudes. That's a very big mistake. Now he's back and want us to go and have fun. I am afraid that he might hit and run and go back to where he is. From what I have understood is that this lady has been video chatting or dating online with this guy. This guy has never sent her a coin, but this lady always sent her the nudes. Ladies, what is wrong with us? Me, I cannot send someone my nude. I cannot. It's not because I'm proud, or maybe it's not because of pride or something, but it's something that, internet doesn't not forget. It never forgets. So what if I send that picture to that man and along the way we have a disagreement and part? Then I will find maybe that man is not mature enough. So what he will do is leak those pictures or those videos or those whatever you send. Where will you hide your face? Ladies, do not, if at all I were your mother and read this and see that you send someone a nude, the first mistake you did is sending this man your nudes. You're not supposed to do that. Someone will love you from what he sees from outside, but nudes, Then this guy has never invested in you. It's not advisable that someone sends you money to show love. That does not show that he loves you by sending you money. But you have nothing to lose. Going for a date, you have nothing to lose, because that's where you will know him better. You'll know more about him physically. You'll know how he behaves. It's a chance to know this guy outside the media, the chats, the social media where you guys meet. It's the only chance that you have to go and see and face and experience how this guy is physically, how he reacts to some things, whether he's ready to spend on you. You will know by going to that date. But the first mistake you did is sending your nudes to that guy. So you must go for that date, because in the first place you screwed up. If you don't go and this guy leaks your nudes, what will happen? So you have nothing to lose by going and having fun with this guy, because after all, he has seen everything in you. The moment you send someone nude, he knows you beyond your face. So what else is remaining? Nothing. So go for that date and learn more about that person. Anyway, that is it for today. That is a crazy world that we are living. Are we together, guys? So leave your comment, please share, subscribe, and like. This is a crazy world. Your love doctor here has said it all. Have you heard? Someone is getting married to the ex-husband of her daughter. Another one wants to sleep with the father-in-law. Another one has been sending nudes. Another one is mad because the wife opened her legs to the doctors. Hey. Anyway, that is it for today. See you in the next video. God bless you for watching. God bless you for continuing supporting this channel. Bye bye.